Hang on a second. He looks a little busy. Are you sure we can talk to him?
We have an appointment.
I heard you when you were in the receptionist's office, arguing who should pay for a free consult. How may I help you?
Doc, sir, Mr. Doctor, good sir.
I'm American. I can't be knighted, so Doc is fine.
Well, Doc, you see, the thing is, we are, it's just that...
Doc, we're so scared. We, can't even drink Starbucks.
What does that even mean?
Our hands, they shake too badly. I feel like I get a job as one of those massage chairs at the mall. People just lay on my hands and...
Tell me, what are you afraid of?
Well, the experts, they say that there's, conclusive evidence that all the facts point to...
The end of the world. With fire and death and Justin Bieber and all the other scary things and I've never even held a girl's hand.
It's very simple. Buy flowers, chocolate, say the right things, never say the wrong things, and eventually you will hold a girl's hand.
If being friend zoned scored points, Alex here would have won nationals for our school.
Doc, how do we avoid saying the wrong things to women?
If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't need such a comfy couch to sleep on.
Whoa.
This guy makes total
This guy's legit right here.
Yeah.
Doc, we're scared that the world is gonna end.
And what makes you think that?
Well, you see, we've been reading articles, blogs, and watching the news and Little Sesame Street, and, well...
and everything you love will disappear.
Tell me, what phenomenon are you afraid of specifically?
Well, we've been noticing a change in the weather.
Yeah, the glaciers will melt, and the effects will be disastrous. It will be the end of all of our lives as we know it, and no more snow cones.
Snow cones don't come from glaciers.
What?
Well, I had to get you to come here somehow.
Look, some really smart guy said that climate change is the biggest concern to our safety. I think he invented the internet or something, so he should know. It is definitely getting hotter, even though we're getting closer to winter.
And the inventor of the internet, does he travel strictly by hang glider? You know, to help with the emissions problem.
Probably not, no.
I see, boys. Well, I've seen this many times throughout the years. They've said things about the ozone layer. They've said things about the big crunch. Y2K. But the truth is, all things move towards entropy.
Whoa. That was the scariest word I've ever heard of in my life. And I don't even know what it means.
Point is, the world is going to end.
I knew it.
It began, and it will have a finish. But what can you do? Worry?
Yes.
You don't even know when it will happen. Seems to me like it makes more sense to live the best life you can. Work on what you can change, however big or small.
But that's not all. You see, there's disease. And hazmat suits are expensive, you know? I have to get a new one every time there's just a little rip, or else my liver will dissolve from the plague.
what are your symptoms right now?
I sneezed once yesterday. Yeah, it was like a huge sneeze.
Uh-oh.
Like, whoa, huge. Well,
If you aren't in immediate danger, it seems to me like you could use the most logical techniques to prevent infection.
But that's not all. There are these religious fanatics running around. They do horrible things. They have these weird ideas. They
don't eat bacon.
don't eat bacon.
There has got to be something wrong there.
And that's not all. They say even the mayor is one of them. What are we gonna do?
I see. Well, religious matters can be especially passionate. But if it's a question of their God and yours, shouldn't you talk to your God about helping them? I mean, it seems like it could do more than Facebook posts can.
Dude, I think he's been following you on Facebook.
You're one of them too! And we haven't even talked about nuclear holocaust. Okay, you've read about radiation, right? What isn't blown away slowly deteriorates like a snowman under a hairdryer.
You just ruined Christmas for me.
You know, you're right. You do live with a lot of fear.
And the country is deteriorating, okay? Jobless rates, immorality, more and more laws restricting religious freedom and allowing whatever to happen. How can I even think about raising a kid in all of this?
Alex, I think you have to hold a girl's hand first.
Well, that's a valid concern, young man. But instead of screaming about what you don't believe in, maybe you could talk about what you do. Honey attracts more flies than vinegar. Anything else?
I don't know, Doc. I just don't know. I mean, what you say sounds great and all, but I don't know if it'll work.
Well, if you're trying to stop the flow of planetary momentum, you're gonna have to eat a lot more spinach, Popeye.
I want to believe you, Doc. It's just, these problems are so big and terrifying. I mean, how can you not be worried?
He always cries when we talk about the snowiness. Doc, can I ask you another question?
Well, only if you can afford another free consult.
Yep, I got nothing. Doc, I think you know what you're talking about, and I want to believe you, but how do you have all the answers?
Well, that's simple. I read the instruction manual. If you know what you're supposed to do, you don't have to waste so much time following the distractions. Here, why don't you take this and call me in the morning?